The unexpected post that shocked everyone. At exactly 10:03 a.m. KST, Kim Taehyung, known worldwide as BTS's V, broke the internet once again. Fans were barely sipping their morning coffee when a sudden notification from Instagram flashed across millions of screens. Taehyung posted a photo. The image was simple at first glance, a black and white shot of Taehyung sitting on a rooftop, city lights faintly visible behind him. But what caught everyone's attention wasn't the photo itself, it was the caption. "It's time to tell you something I've been keeping for a while." Within seconds, Twitter, weverse, and TikTok erupted in chaos. The phrase "Taehyung Big Secret" climbed to the top of trending searches globally. Fans, reporters, and even casual followers began dissecting every pixel of the photo, desperate to find clues about what the secret might be. Some believed it hinted at new music, others speculated about a personal revelation. Big Hit remained silent. The mystery deepened, and the world waited. The symbolism behind the post. Analysts in the fandom quickly noticed that the rooftop location looked similar to a spot Taehyung had once shown during BTS's In the Soup. Back then, he mentioned it was a place where he went to breathe and think about life. Could the return to that rooftop mean something deeper? Some art critics pointed out the deliberate use of grayscale, a visual metaphor often representing transition, nostalgia, or rebirth. One fan from Seoul posted, "Taehyung never uploads anything random. Every detail means something." Another fan on X wrote, "He's preparing us for a new chapter." Music insiders also chimed in. A producer who had previously worked with Taehyung under anonymity hinted that he had been spending a lot of time in the studio lately, experimenting with a completely new sound that blended soul, jazz, and alternative pop. The speculation was unstoppable, yet Taehyung remained silent after the post. No stories, no comments, no likes. Just one mysterious message hanging in the digital air. The internet frenzy. By noon, major entertainment outlets like Soompi, Naver News, and Rolling Stone Korea had already published headlines, "V's cryptic Instagram post leaves fans guessing." Fan communities began organizing theories threads, comparing recent interviews, live stream moments, and even his outfits for hidden clues. Some remembered that during a fan call earlier this year, Taehyung hinted, "I've been working on something that shows the real me. Not V, but Kim Taehyung." That sentence now resurfaced, flooding every discussion forum. Meanwhile, armies across different time zones united in real time. Fan translators worked non-stop to provide updates in English, Spanish, Indonesian, Arabic, and Thai. Memes, reactions, and emotional edits began circulating across platforms. The speculation grew even bigger when several of Taehyung's celebrity friends, including Park Seo-joon and Choi Woo-shik, liked the post within minutes. That simple action ignited thousands of comments. They know something. Clues from his inner circle. Later in the afternoon, fans noticed that one of Taehyung's closest photographer friends, Kim Hee-jun, posted an Instagram story showing a similar rooftop scene with the caption, "The day we made something unforgettable." Was this related? The timing was too perfect. Shortly after, Taehyung's stylist uploaded a playlist titled Evening Secrets, featuring tracks from Frank Ocean, Chet Baker, and Taehyung's own unreleased cover of What a Wonderful World. Entertainment reporters began connecting dots. All signs pointed toward a solo visual project or a short film. A media outlet claimed that Taehyung had recently been seen filming late at night in Itaewon, accompanied by a small crew. The idea of a visual diary project, an artistic combination of film, music, and poetry, suddenly became the strongest theory. Big Hit's mysterious response. Around 5 p.m., Big Hit Music finally broke their silence, but not with a statement. Instead, the official BTS Instagram account reposted Taehyung's image to their story with just one emoji: fire. That single flame set the internet ablaze again. Was this confirmation of a comeback? Media outlets reached out to Big Hit for clarification. Their brief response? Details will be revealed soon. Please stay tuned. The vague answer only intensified the frenzy. Fans speculate the announcement could arrive at midnight, aligning with Taehyung's habit of dropping surprises right at 12 a.m. KST. Hashtags Taehyung Secret Project, V is coming, and Kim Taehyung 2025 topped Twitter worldwide. The midnight revelation. Exactly at 12 a.m. KST, a new post appeared. This time, it was a 30-second video, cinematic, moody, and intimate. Taehyung appeared in the clip wearing a loose white shirt, sitting by a piano in a dimly lit room. A soft melody played as he whispered, "Every secret I kept was a melody waiting to be heard." The words "Blue Whisper, coming soon" appeared at the end. Instantly, fans realized it wasn't just a casual post. Blue Whisper was his new project. The global fandom went wild. Within minutes, the teaser surpassed 20 million views. Taehyung then added one more line in his caption, "This is for those who waited for the real me." Global reaction and fan emotions. The world woke up to Taehyung dominating all trending charts. The video teaser was discussed on radio shows, online magazines, and even global morning programs. Celebrities and fellow artists praised the aesthetics and emotional depth of the clip. Fans from across continents shared their thoughts. "It feels like we're about to witness something personal and healing. I cried just watching 30 seconds. His voice feels like a confession." Some compared it to Taehyung's earlier works like Blue and Gray and Scenery, both known for their introspective tone. Others saw it as a continuation of his artistic evolution after Layover, the album that had already showcased his jazzy, emotional side. The story behind Blue Whisper. 2 days later, Big Hit officially confirmed. Blue Whisper would be an art film short, accompanied by 2 new songs, personally written and composed by Taehyung. According to the press release, the project represented the unspoken emotions Taehyung carried through his years of fame, his reflection on solitude, love, and freedom. Behind-the-scenes photos revealed a small production team and Taehyung's hands-on involvement in directing, styling, and editing. He had reportedly worked with French cinematographer Jules Lefebvre, who described him as a visionary who sees silence as music. This revelation painted the big secret in a new light, not scandalous, but deeply artistic. The impact across media and culture. Blue Whisper became more than a fan event. It evolved into a cultural conversation. Critics from Vogue Korea and GQ Japan praised the aesthetics and emotional depth of the clip, calling it a merging of fashion, film, and emotion. Museums and art festivals began reaching out to Big Hit to feature the short film once released. Meanwhile, university courses in pop culture even started referencing Taehyung's artistic journey, from idol to auteur. The project reminded the public that Taehyung wasn't merely a performer, he was a storyteller, and visual artist, and a poet in disguise. His courage to reveal that secret, that his truest self lies beyond the stage, resonated across generations of fans and creatives. The message behind the secret. When Blue Whisper premiered online a week later, Taehyung wrote a final note to fans. "This was the secret. My voice, my heart, my silence. I wanted you to see who I am when the music stops." The short film closed with him walking away from the piano towards the sunrise, symbolizing renewal. Fans around the world shared messages of pride, love, and admiration. Hashtag #ThankYouTaehyung trended for 48 hours straight. Critics hailed Blue Whisper as one of the most emotionally honest projects ever released by a K-pop artist. What began as a mysterious Instagram post turned into a global artistic moment, proving once again that Taehyung's greatest power isn't just his voice or visuals, but his ability to touch souls through silence and sincerity. And with that, the secret was no longer a secret. It became a shared truth between Taehyung and the millions who love him. The conclusion, the secret that redefined Kim Taehyung. As the final echoes of Blue Whisper faded into the hearts of millions, one truth stood clear. The big secret Taehyung had been hiding was never something scandalous, nor something to shock or divide. It was a revelation of self, a declaration that the man behind the fame, the idol, and the dazzling spotlight was still learning, feeling, and creating, not for fame, but for meaning. In interviews following the release, Taehyung quietly shared, "I didn't want to surprise anyone. I wanted to be honest. Sometimes the biggest secret is simply who you are when no one's watching." Those words resonated like poetry, reminding everyone why his artistry stands apart. Deeply human, emotionally grounded, yet universally profound. Critics around the world described Blue Whisper as a mirror of authenticity, while fellow musicians praised his courage to merge vulnerability with artistry. The project wasn't merely about music or visuals, it was about reconnecting with the essence of creativity itself. For fans, the journey from that mysterious rooftop photo to the cinematic revelation became a collective experience, one that united them in emotion, discovery, and reflection. They didn't just witness Taehyung's secret, they felt it. They saw in him what they saw in themselves, the quiet search for truth in a world that never stops demanding noise. Now, as Taehyung steps into a new chapter of his career, his legacy expands beyond the title of BTS V. He stands as Kim Taehyung, the artist, the dreamer, the storyteller. The rooftop that began as a symbol of solitude has transformed into a metaphor of freedom, a place not to hide, but to begin again. And so, the mystery that began with one simple Instagram post ended not with an explanation, but with understanding. Taehyung's secret wasn't about what he hadn't said, it was about finally speaking without fear. As the world moves forward, fans continue to replay Blue Whisper, not just for its music or visuals, but for its meaning, a whisper that became a roar of truth. Taehyung reminded everyone that even in silence, sincerity can echo louder than fame. And maybe, just maybe, that was the secret he wanted us to hear all along.